welcome to the Punta Islita Macaw Reserve, and we're going to start our tour presentation today. So, where do we start? So we are a non-profit organisation, a Costa Rican NGO, and this basically means that we're a non-for-profit organisation. So unfortunately we receive no funding from the local governments here, and we are solely funded by people visiting our centre, coming on tours, and people making generous donations. So thank you very much in advance if you have made a donation, because we could not do this work without people like yourselves. So as an NGO, we work with the two native species of macaws in Costa Rica. The first of those is the scarlet macaw, or a macaw. And these are one of the largest ranging macaw species in the world, ranging from around Mexico down into the Peruvian Amazon. Here in Costa Rica today, there are less than 2,000 individuals remaining. I'm going to address that population a little bit more shortly. The second species that we work with is the great green macaw, Aura ambiguus. So these are one of the smaller ranging macaws, and these are one of the most endangered species. We work with them here in our breeding centre in the Punta Islita area, but we do not release them here as it would be unnatural, as it's not their natural habitat. They are only native to the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. But why do we have to do this? Why are we working with these species? What you can see here in this map is that in the 1850s, the scarlet macaw populations practically covered the whole of Costa Rica. But unfortunately, by those early 2000s, they were reduced down to just 3 pocketed populations here in Guanacaste and many other areas of Costa Rica. Unfortunately, they went completely extinct. So as an organisation with people like yourself supporting us, we've been working on the reintroduction of these populations. You can now see these small red dots arising here in the Guanacaste area and up here in that northern area as well. And again, this is due to people like yourselves supporting projects like ourselves that we can release these birds back into their natural habitat. Like I said before, these are one of the largest ranging macaw species in the world, and this is why you can find them today now in the Guanacaste area and why they naturally range here. It's very rare that you will find a macaw species survive in such a dry environment here in Costa Rica. For the great green macaw, you can see that they are a much smaller pocketed population. You can see in the 1900s they ranged that Caribbean side of Costa Rica, but they were hit harder than the scarlets, and they were reduced down to just 1 pocketed population on that northern border. Entering into the 2000s, you see this population make a comeback, but unfortunately it's slightly deceiving, this video. Today there are less than 300 individuals left in Costa Rica. This is really quite frightening because it's considered their worldwide stronghold. Their population is ranging from around Honduras down to Ecuador, with around 1,500 individuals. So a stronghold to be classified as just 300 individual macaws, this is why it's such a frightening situation. They're much more selective to where they like to live, and this is why they're native to that Caribbean side. They prefer the humidity and the rain rather than the scarlets that they can survive here in Guanacaste, where we don't get a single drop of rain for 6 months. But with your support, we're working on reintroducing these species. But one more reason why we like to raise awareness for these species is due to that population size. Like I said before, the great greens are one of the most endangered macaw species in the world, with that worldwide population of just 1,500 individuals. I'm not sure about you guys, but I know that I went to a school with more students than that. In a normal high season, Costa Rica would have more tourists flying in on a daily basis than this number. So this really highlights how shocking these populations really are. And when you compare this to the likes of the pandas and the rhinos and the tigers, these birds are suffering on a greater level, and this is one more reason why we like to raise awareness. However, it is not to say that they are not important. Every single thing contributes to the biodiversity of this world, whether it's an insect, a plant, a mammal, a bird, an amphibian, or anything else in between. This is why we also raise awareness for a larger picture here. So there's 2 main reasons for population decline here in Costa Rica when we're looking at these macaws. Do you guys have any ideas what they are? So I'm going to leave this here for you today, and you can log in next time to find out what those are. So please comment here on the video to try and, with your ideas of what these reasons might be, and I'm going to tell you when we log in next time. So thank you for logging in this time, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much.